Alright, here we go. Leaving Midway. Took me all day. I had to contemplate. So here we go. This is going to be the beginning of the movie. I'm going to film this probably at about 30 speed. It's about 6 hours to Vancouver. So the math should work out to not a very long video. Maybe it'll be less than half an hour. Because, yeah, 10 speed times 10. So 6 hours divided by 10, that's like, what the hell is that? 16 minutes. Times 6, 36. So it's 360 minutes. So it's 36 minutes. Yeah, 36 minutes. And we'll see how it goes. So we're on, I'm going to have to pause it and then start it over again. So I'll wait till I get on the highway here to talk for a little bit and to explain why I'm moving. I just, so I cut back on my medication. I'm sick and tired of having puffy eyes and puffy face. They put me on too much medication. I feel better now already, but cutting back, it's like a tranquilizer. So what it does is it slows your heart down. But it's also a drug they use for performance anxiety. A lot of actors will use it. I noticed when I started taking this stuff, all of a sudden I was really articulate. I could talk to people, relax. I just like, you know, I mean, I could perform on a stage in front of people and not even sweat it. So, but there's a downside too. I think it makes you depressed. So, and you get the puffiness, and I don't like looking like that. I want to look, you know, like I'm a really strong, young person, like in my heart, and that's where I want to live. And so I decided I made the decision. They wouldn't have ever cut me back. They wanted to put me on even more. It's called a blocker, a calcium channel blocker, and blocking causes rebound. So when you go down or cut back, you can get high blood pressure, and it comes from the anxiety. Like, you know, it's a hypertensive reaction. So today, yes, I felt anxiety, but I've been taking really good care of myself lately, and it's working. So I'm ready to. I'm gonna. There's apparently only one guy in the States that I know of. He's like an attorney, and they did maze ablation on this heart, which is where they burn the pulmonary artery where there's too many nerves or something. I don't think you need to do that. I'm gonna do it the old way. The old way, and there's somebody out there who knows what I mean, because she said that in a video. We do things the old way. We don't use computers. You know why? Because it's bad for your brains. That was so cute when she said that. She doesn't get Dutch is a flat language, they say, so plural and singular, they make that mistake quite a bit. So brains are the kinds of things you see on a highway after an accident. It's not funny, but yeah, brains would be like multiple chunks of brains. But a brain is just one brain. So that's how I'll say it like that. So I'm going to stop this now, and then we're going to go to 10 speed, enjoy the trip. 36 minutes to Vancouver. I'll cut it when it gets dark, and then unless there's fog. If you saw my Enya video, the fog was amazing. Like the way that came together was beautiful. So, but yeah, we'll see how things go. Ciao. Some geese just flew over. How cool is that? Yeah, they winter here. So I'm in the Soyuz. So how was the ride? You like that?
For another vehicle you're no longer using, consider donating it to NWPD. Call 8.
Okay, there, but the lights on.
Or donate online at nwpd.org.
Yeah. So anyways, as I was talking before, you know, you probably think, what's this guy, why is he all puffy and stuff like that? Well, this drug, it's not a perfect drug. It relaxes your arteries, but not your veins. So you get this edema. It's just basically fluid kind of builds up in your body. It's not good for you, quite frankly. So it doesn't really work. That's the bottom line. It's a good kind of a thing to kind of help you through, because really what it is you need to work on other things. Like if you're having anxiety, there's something wrong in your life, you need to fix your heart and be happy, and that's what they didn't emphasize that enough. You know, apparently, you know, this is kind of a progressive disease. It gets worse the longer it goes on, and they never really made that clear to me. So that's where I'm a little ticked. You know, like they should have been very adamant. Tim, you got to change. You know, the guy was saying, oh yeah, go ahead, drink 3 pints of beer a day. Well, you know, maybe after 3 pints I want more, you know? Like, don't even encourage somebody to drink beer. Alcohol is not good for it. It irritates the heart. So you know, there's a substitute for alcohol. It's called exercise, and just like happy times you hang around with people. You need you need to socialize. If you're socially isolated, I don't know, you know, like that's a tough one for me. I'm a social animal, so what the hell? Freaking I'm turning anyways. I'm not gonna do this to me. That's what they want. There we go. So yeah, I'm gonna go into the supermarket here, and I really kind of want some soup. But it's a small town, you know. I can get a little bowl of soup, but it's like, I don't know, like, hey, wait a minute. Where's the damn? I just saw it. Oh, there we go. Hey, you can hear the geese. Hear that? I guess I could go chuck those, but that's make up chucks is too expensive, I think, for what you get. That's why they're the largest food company in the world. Because they make too much money. Where the hell did the supermarket go? I'm on the back side of it. Too busy yammering. Flopping the jaw. There we go. So, yeah, I like this Dutch accent thing. I do it all the time now. I've trained myself to do this. Just because I just like, I get sidetracked, and it's just the way I am. It's not that bad. It's all good, you know. It's just, you know, sometimes you've got to back off if you're getting a little too excited about somebody you like or something, and just like, forget it, you know, like, don't do that. I mean, it's... Whistle while you work. Yeah, I like action. I'm an action Jackson. If I sit around too much, I go bonkers, and then I get into like weird headspaces. Like it's like a little gerbil running on a treadmill inside my head, and I'm trapped in it. Oh yeah, I did a video in here. One of my first YouTube videos, like, except for the ones that I just dumped in there, like from my last summer. It's not I got a bunch of stuff. I should go back and do the work on it. It's kind of boring though, except for the ferry rides. They're nice, man. I get some keywords on there. People see them, and yeah, they can go along and watch the waves and whatever. It's boring, I guess. People weren't compelling. I watch a lot of it, and it's kind of crazy. I don't know if I really like a lot of the YouTube thing. It's like pandemonium, chaos. People doing goofy stuff to get attention and make money. So I like ASMR because it's relaxing. Okay, so that's the end of that. That's like 5 minutes. That's more talking than all of the trip from the last hour. Well, it's about 40 minutes. So yeah, I'm gonna stop it.